Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're discussing one of the most important stories affecting millions of Americans, the ongoing changes at the Social Security Administration, or SSA. Over the past year, the agency has undergone one of the largest workforce reductions in its recent history. Approximately 7,000 workers, more than 12% of the agency's staff, have left or been cut as part of a broader federal workforce reduction effort. The SSA itself previously announced plans to reduce staffing from roughly 57,000 employees to around 50,000. At the same time, critics say key performance measurements that once allowed the public to track wait times and disability claim processing have either been removed or changed, making it harder to independently evaluate how the agency is performing. And perhaps most surprisingly, disability claims have reportedly been falling, raising questions about whether fewer Americans need assistance or whether fewer people are successfully navigating the system. So what is really happening? Let's break it down. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share for more updates. Thanks. First, some background. The Social Security Administration is one of the largest government agencies in the United States. It administers retirement, survivor, and disability benefits for tens of millions of Americans. More than 75 million people receive some form of Social Security benefit, while roughly 16 million receive disability-related benefits. Because of that enormous responsibility, even relatively small changes in staffing can have significant consequences. Supporters of the staffing reductions argue that government agencies should become more efficient, embrace digital technology, and eliminate unnecessary bureaucracy. The administration has stated that reductions are aimed primarily at non-mission critical functions while maintaining essential services. However, critics argue that the cuts have gone too far. Several reports indicate that field offices have lost substantial numbers of experienced employees. Some staff members who previously processed claims have reportedly been reassigned to answer phone calls, while others have left through resignations, retirements, or layoffs. Advocacy organizations and policy researchers warn that staffing reductions may lead to longer processing times, increased backlogs, and greater difficulty for elderly and disabled Americans seeking help. One particularly controversial issue involves transparency. Researchers have noted that some previously available customer service indicators, such as phone wait times and disability processing metrics, were removed from public reporting during 2025. Critics say this makes it more difficult to determine whether service is improving or deteriorating. The SSA, however, points to newer performance reports showing improvements in several service categories. According to agency data, phone answer rates improved significantly, and average wait times declined compared with the previous year. The agency also reports improvements across several service channels and says digital services are handling an increasing share of customer contacts. So, why are disability claims falling? This is where the debate becomes particularly intense. Some experts argue that fewer disability applications can be a warning sign rather than evidence of success. Historically, declines in applications have sometimes been associated with reduced access to services, longer wait times, or difficulty reaching agency staff. If applicants become discouraged or cannot get assistance, fewer claims may enter the system in the first place. Other analysts caution that multiple factors can influence disability application rates, including economic conditions, demographic changes, and policy shifts. Therefore, a decline in claims alone does not automatically prove the system is failing. My personal opinion is this: government agencies should absolutely pursue efficiency. Taxpayers deserve effective service, and technology can often streamline processes. But efficiency should never come at the cost of accessibility. The people who rely on Social Security are often retirees, individuals with disabilities, widows, survivors, and vulnerable families. Many cannot simply switch to another provider if service deteriorates. If staffing reductions are going to continue, the government has a responsibility to prove, with transparent data, that service quality is being maintained or improved. Without transparency, trust begins to erode. And when trust erodes in an institution that millions depend on every month, uncertainty quickly follows. The bigger question isn't whether the SSA can operate with fewer workers. The real question is whether Americans can still access benefits quickly, fairly, and reliably. That is the number everyone should be watching. What do you think? Are these staffing cuts a necessary modernization effort, or are they putting Social Security services at risk? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this analysis useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more verified news breakdowns and analysis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.